this is Andrea Towers with TV Guide Magazine and TV Insider at New York Comic Con, and I am here with the cast of The Legend of Vox Machina. I feel like that was my own personal We Play Dungeons & Dragons moment. Last time you guys were here was 2018, and you were in the middle of your second campaign. You did not have a Kickstarter yet. So how is it being back here to promote this show that came from this Kickstarter that kind of blew up over those past 3 years?
Wow. You take it?
Sure,
I just blew your mind
you did.
right there.
I think we were all just doing the math of like, oh my God, a lot has happened in the last few years. It's amazing to be back, and I guess in some ways it's like it's a perfect circle, right? We were here as hopeful youngsters, trying to get our little show off the ground, and now we're jaded old. No, this is it's so great to be able to promote the show that the fans made happen. And to promote the second season of it, and other cool things that we're gonna announce today too.
Yeah, and Vox Machina has so many incredible arcs. Fans love, all the storytelling moments. How did you decide to make dragons and Chroma Conclave the main villains of season 2?
Naturally following kind of the progression of how the story played out in the campaign as we played it, we wanted to kind of make sure that the story beats met the arcs of an actual, short form narrative, shorter comparatively than our hundreds of hours of playing. Mm-hmm. And the Chroma Conclave arc was just the next real big, intense moment, the jaw-dropping, danger and thread that really kind of pushed all the characters into their next era of finding their heroism and their challenges. And it felt like the next natural beat, so we just jumped off from there.
Well, the Briarwood arc, which was the first season of the show, had 15 episodes in the original campaign, and you translated those beautifully into TV. The Chroma Conclave arc has 45 episodes in the original campaign. So how are you putting that into one season? I'm giving you the hard-hitting questions here.
It's a little bit of an accordion act. We find the things that are important to us, story beat-wise, things that we know the audience wants to see, and we find a way to make sure that story moves in a way that makes sense. It also gives us an opportunity to improve certain areas or add things or add context and set us up for hopefully more seasons of the show. We're always planning for success, so it's real interesting. But I think folks will be happy with the way that we pace the Conclave arc and are not rushing it too much.
For the diehard fans who kind of know where your characters are going, and also for the people who have not seen, Critical Role and aren't as familiar, what can you tease about where we'll see each of your characters in season 2?
Somebody else. Love a gun.
Microphone.
Minefield, you're holding a Mercer. You got to go.
Where is Keyleth? Where?
My character does do stuffs and things, and Keyleth is continuing her journey to just find herself and self-confidence, and I think that kind of builds pretty nicely over this season. So she gets to become a little bit more of a boss bitch. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Well, we spent season 1 having the heroes become like a cohesive, working, adventuring family party. And season 2, they sort of get some rocks thrown in their faces and have to figure out new dynamics and figure out how to go on in the face of a lot of dragons.
You were holding the microphone like it was an ice cream cone or something. I don't know.
I'm generally really comfortable squishing at the corner of the couch right now.
I feel like in first season, Vex is very, what's the word for it? Cold. That's a good one. And I like in season 2 that maybe you see a little bit of those walls break down a little bit, so you can see her vulnerabilities a bit more.
Guarded. She's guarded.
Guarded. That's a good word.
Season 1 was damn it. He started a trend. There we are. Now this feels weird. Season 1, we got to see Percy go through a lot and kind of process a lot of his feelings about what happened to his family and kind of PTSD. And so we all know you process that really quickly in 22-ish minutes, and then it's fine, and you feel great, and it's
you
over.
exercise a demon, and it's fine.
Yeah, there's no guilt, shame, or recrimination that comes after. Everything's great. No shame, no guilt. No.
Go talk to Jen. Pike.
Oh wow, Pike is still. Oh okay, I see what you did there. Pike is still healing. You know, she's still doing that. We also wait. Am I? No, I can't. Okay, never mind. Some fun stuff happens. We made some cool new characters that we've
More
seen.
about their backstory.
Yeah.
And Graga and Pike are the best buddies.
Best friends.
Yeah, best friends.
Well, we'll see.
Right. Well, thank you guys for stopping by. You could. I just cut you off right there. Right there. I'll blame Sam. Fine.
Yeah.
You can catch Legend of Vox Machina on Amazon. You can catch up Amazon Prime. You can catch up on season 1 right now, and season 2 will
You don't have the
hopefully
courage to hold it
premiere
the right way.
shortly. We'll see.